It's Petey back with PHNX, and we're here for another edition of Walkin and Talkin. Today we got Coyotes forward Michael Carcone. Mike, I want to start off with the transition from the American League to the National League. Last year you led the American League in scoring. You conquered it last season. How has the transition been for you offensively from the American League to the National League?
Well, it's definitely a change. Obviously, guys are bigger, stronger, and faster. I mean, no matter who you ask, they're gonna say the same thing. So, and just it's a little bit of a different game in the structure sense. So, just kind of finding your opportunities and trying to take care of your own end and maybe not taking as many risks. So you kind of got to find your spots. So once you figure that out, it's an easier adjustment. But even playing 30 games previously, it was still is a pretty big adjustment. But we're getting there.
You talked about the 30 games, and you've put in your time, like the perseverance. You played 7 seasons in the American Hockey League. What motivated you to keep going and keep going into the rink every single day?
Oh, I just love the game, honestly. It's been a big part of my life growing up. I played for obviously over 20 years, right? So, just waking up and getting to be with the guys and hang out. So yeah, no, it's obviously it's just fun coming to the rink every day and be with the boys. You see they kind of poke fun at each other and have a good time. So just enjoying those moments.
One of the things last year we had a chance to talk when you were in Tucson, and we talked about Michelli and his success here, and how you have to root for him, but you still have to show up for the rink down in Tucson. Now that you're here and you're a full-time member of this team, do you still keep in touch with guys down there and try to motivate them?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously we had Yannick and Sandman here, so just seeing those guys, asking them how they're doing, and just trying to communicate through text. You don't want to be the guy that kind of, gets called up or plays up and kind of forgets about those guys, because they're pretty important. They help you get to these places, right? You can't get there without them. So and they're your buddies. So you just try to communicate. I know we're busy, they're busy, but you just got to do the best job you can.
And you talked about the camaraderie here, and you saw that with McBain going by. Take us inside the locker room. Like, we hear a lot about it, but tell us what that's like inside the room with these guys.
You know what? It's a lot of fun. I guess I'm the 27-year-old rookie, so I guess I get the most, beat up over it, I guess. But, my nickname's Gretter. I'm sure if you ask anybody, they'll tell you why. But that seems to be the fun right now. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's lighthearted and it's good stuff. So, you just got to enjoy those moments for sure.
Yeah. So the other thing that I've seen with you too is your ability to jump around the lineup. Like you've played with different lines in the 5 games you've played in. Is that difficult making those adjustments with different players?
No, I think for me, honestly, that's probably one of the stronger parts of my game is I can read through the lines there, whether you're playing the first line, fourth line, whether you got a chip and chase kind of night, bang some bodies, or you can kind of play through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed or whatever it may be. You kind of got to adapt. So I think that's probably one of my biggest strengths, and that's why I'm able to do that.
And you got a chance to play with Cooley the other night, so we're all been keeping an eye on him. How was it playing with that rookie and getting a chance to play with that kid?
I played with Cools a shift.
Didn't you play with Cooley?
I don't think I played with Cools.
I swear he played with Cooley shift. Didn't happen?
I don't know. I think I would remember that one. But,
okay.
So just watching him is unbelievable.
So scratch that. Okay, we're not really going to edit it out. That's my bad. Big mistake. But we saw you driving the net, getting your first goal of the season. And we know your offense down there in the American League was elite. Where do you set the bar for yourself?
Honestly, this year it's just going day by day. You can't really compare to last year. Obviously, that was kind of a crazy year in the success. I've never had anything like that. So just telling myself that, to be confident and that you can do that, but understand that, if things don't go like that, that it's okay. And, just take it day by day, honestly.
What do you think the expectations are for this team? I mean, the coach has brought you guys together, and 3-3 is very respectable for this team after 6 games. What are the internal goals for this team going forward?
Yeah, we want to make playoffs, and that's what we're striving for. Maybe the last couple of years has been a different approach, but we know we have the pieces. We have a lot of talent on this team. We're 4 lines deep, and we got, guys that aren't necessarily in the lineup that can play. So, we've talked about it, and we're taking the next step forward here and making playoffs.
I want to ask something that totally was step away from hockey for a minute. And you guys had the road trip. You went to Australia. I want to know, like, what do you do to kill the time on the road? Are you playing cards? Are you video games? Are you Netflix? Or are you just napping when you can? What is Michael Carcone doing in the hotel?
Honestly, I try to get,
See, it's a Gretter. The Gretter. He is the Gretter. The great one.
You know what? He's the guy that came up with it. Griff's the guy that came up with that. So, for me, I'm trying to, shower and get changed, and then usually going for dinner with the same culprits, Matthias, JJ, and Valley. So we try to get we do restaurant reviews in every city.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. So.
Are you putting them out into the Twitterverse?
No, we just
internally.
Valley on his phone. We have notes. Yeah, so we try to rate.
Okay, if you need a platform, if you guys need a platform, if Juice needs a platform to get that out, buddy, I'm in. Let's get it out there. Yeah, because I want to know. Because when I used to travel too, you'd find those restaurants, and I had clearly not the same places that you guys are eating. Yeah. Because you guys are eating at better restaurants than I did. So I want to hear your reviews. So funnel them to me. Okay. And I'll get them out there.
Sounds good. Yeah, I picked once.
Where?
We were in New York.
See, that's not fair. There's too many restaurants there.
I know, I went Italian because you got it, right? Yeah, and then it was in, where was it? Central Park. So I was like,
oh, buddy.
Yeah, but it was a 5.3 rating.
See?
It's unbelievable.
Walking and talking with the great one.
Ask Matthias about his week. Expensive week, eh? New car.
New car? Did you see
credit card game?
Did you hear Carcone got a new watch? Did you guys know? Got a new watch.
Enough.
National League. Let's go. Wow. See, but again, that's the kind of group you have.
Yeah, that's it. I think Griff's provoking it a bit.
Yeah, he is. Griff just wants to get more airtime. Let's face it.
Yeah, honestly.
So was it a successful restaurant pick in New York City?
No, it didn't go well. I picked once, and it's been the worst.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
food not good.
We won't say the name. The guys had calamari, but they like fried calamari. But it was I don't know what they did. They grilled it, I guess.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, so they weren't about it. So that really just dropped it.
Who is the picker? Because we know Stetch and his drip game.
Yeah.
Who leads the way in the food game?
Ooh.
Like, who's the guy that, if we were going to trust his Rex?
Honestly, I think it's probably got to be one of the older guys.
Yeah.
There's probably that group, like Kel, Schmaltzy, Krauser, Dums. Like, those guys have been around, right? They played in those cities, so I would say them.
Yeah. It's funny.
That's the easiest answer.
The younger guys, like, I remember one time they were rookies, I won't say, but they went to, like, an Olive Garden. Hey, do you guys know there's an Olive Garden or a spaghetti factory? We're like, buddy, like, you're in the National League. Like,
I know. Honestly, if it were up to me, I'd be doing that. I'd be like an Earls or something.
Oh, buddy.
But I haven't lost a credit card game yet, so I'm.
So you're okay.
Yeah, I'm free meals right now.
Lastly, let's get to your TV, because I know that you get a lot of time to watch either on the plane or in the room. Mm. What is your go-to show right now? What are you streaming and watching the most right now?
Ooh,
buddy, nothing.
Honestly, I've been like. Laughing.
Like, you're a bachelor? No, you're not doing a bachelor.
No. Like, honestly, I'm either like on the plane. I'm at the card table.
Card table, yeah.
So I'm either playing cards.
So you're not napping?
No,
I don't nap on the plane.
So I'm either playing cards or I'm going for dinner.
Okay.
And when I get home, honestly, I just watch like TikToks to go to bed. So
see, that's the whole thing.
Like,
how old are you?
27.
Yeah, I guess you're still doing the TikToks. Like,
but like,
it's a thing.
There's nothing else to do.
No,
like,
it's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got to get going. So the last thing I'm going to ask you, so you're very familiar with everything in Tucson, restaurants, all those things, and now you've had to move up here. Best restaurant or your favorite place in the Phoenix metro area? And I know it can't be Illegal Pete's because you missed Illegal Pete's in university.
Yeah.
We were just at Illegal Pete's in university. Fabulous. So it can't be Illegal Pete's. Favorite restaurant?
I like Isabella's.
Oh, Isabella's Kitchen.
Yeah,
Fire, great views.
Good. Yeah. Just
the
whole atmosphere. Yeah. It's just nice to go somewhere that's social and it's got good food. And you have a drink or two, so I like that.
Well, Clark, I tell you what, you're a guy we all root for. You work incredibly hard. You're fun to watch on the ice. Wish you the best of luck going forward, and look forward to talking to you again.
Awesome.
Thanks Clark.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's another episode of Walkin and Talkin with Petey. Stay tuned to PHNX for every Coyotes post-game show on our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time with more Walkin and Talkin.